Hello there. My name is Annie, and I am going to read your tarot today. Let's see what you need to hear right now. Whoa. So, I'll take this one. The cards were a little messy there, but they came through. What else do we need to know? This one. What else? What else? Anything else? Okay. All right. These are interesting how they came out. Quite frankly, some clarifiers. So it did come out. All right, 5 of Cups. Oh, onto the ground. Wow. Okay, and then the 4 of Crystals, please. Wow, there is some major energy going on here. All right, let's start over here, hey, with the Ace of Cups. I mean, if we want to start just looking this way at the broader kind of picture here, what came out first? We got an Ace, 4 of Cups, an Ace, a 5 of Cups, and then the 4. So there's a lot of Ace and 4 kind of energy, and also a lot of Cups here. And then, as we see on the bottom kind of row here, there's a lot of major energy, right? We've got, first of all, a 10, we've got Justice, the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and then the Empress, too. Like, there is a lot going on here. So let's start with the Ace of Pentacles the Ace of Cups with the 10 of Pentacles to clarify it. What I find quite interesting here, aces always represent some kind of new beginning in a journey. And the Ace of Cups represents, kind of starting like some kind of new journey in emotions, in your relationships, in love. And just know that good things are coming. With the 10 of Pentacles here to clarify it, I think this talks about, stuff that you worked on in your career, maybe, that you've been working really hard and you've been building this kind of foundation. Or perhaps this is, you're starting this new journey that is going to lead to what I see as generational wealth. The 10 of Pentacles, it's an older man, and typically there's like the whole family in there too. And, these pentacles are just abundant, flowing. Here with the 4 of Cups, next. The 4 of Cups to me here in this imagery, right? It's like we've got our eyes closed on the person, but all the eyes on the cups are open, are clear. It's interesting that these two in particular are shining, this one right here and this one right here versus the other two. So perhaps, we have been contemplating a few things, relationships in our life. And we're pondering what stays, what goes, what's good for us, perhaps what's not. It seems like, right, this person is in meditation, kind of thinking through all of these things. And if I have the Justice card here to clarify it, again, it's kind of interesting that there's the two, right, the scales, they're balanced, right? And to me, it's kind of, again, these two in particular are sparkling. So I wonder, if we're maybe clearing out these other two cups, whatever they may be, and Justice is kind of served with these two more in balance. Justice to me always, right, like justice will be served, the truth will come out, the scales will be balanced. So with the two imageries here, it's quite interesting. We've got the similar kind of thinking, this white kind of light coming from like the crown chakra area. And what's actually a little bit more interesting, if I start off over here, right, we've got the same thing as if it's on its way in, right? And now that it's here, we are contemplating, we're pondering and thinking about it, because we've got a lot of other cups that have come in. However, I believe there's two that in particular shine through. And those are the ones that, we should be paying more attention to, and justice will be kind of served. And I think you'll come to this clarity through meditation, through thinking and contemplating, and weighing, the scales, right? Seeing what truly matters to you and what doesn't. Moving on to the Ace of Blades next. The Blades suit talks about, things on our mind. Again, it's like what we think about. And what's quite interesting here to me, I think, again, it's like another kind of journey, except this time it's, right, like we're thinking, I think it talks about an overall kind of relationship or situation, something about our emotions, our connections. We're thinking about it a little bit more, right, and what feels right. Again, with this kind of blades, has to do with thinking. So we're doing a lot of contemplation, and through this thinking that we're going to get to this kind of clarity about what we want in life and where we want to set our next direction, in our path to. With the King of Pentacles here to clarify it, I think this is also quite interesting, again, with this kind of Pentacles energy here. And the fact that, they're looking backwards in this direction as well. It's interesting, the Pentacles here, the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles are looking here in this direction. And we've kind of, even with my light, we've got this kind of thinking above like the head situation. So, there's going to be a lot of clarity and thought, and there's going to be abundance in all of these things when you meditate and think about what's truly going to bring you joy and happiness and truly justice, right, for everything in your life. Like you're doing justice, you're doing right by yourself and thinking through properly, and really pondering, the right path and the choice. I think there's a lot that you're going to have to think through, and so what I would suggest is a lot of meditation and thinking about, if you're going to reach this kind of King of Pentacles energy, this high maturity, high abundance, highly respected position, and create, generational wealth as well, we've got to do a lot of thinking about what we truly need to do, what truly will bring us joy, happiness, emotional fulfillment, and be assured that everything will pan out. If we move on here to the Five of Cups, the Five of Cups talks about, not appreciating really what we have. There's these 3 spilled cups here, and our back is turned to them. And you know, there's these two other cups that are here. I think what is very interesting here is the hair is, it's like, you know, it's like this cup in particular is taking up all of your energy, right? It's sucking you up, and you're almost, it feels drained. And once again with this cup, there's one that is shining through a little bit more than the others. And I think you have to let go of whatever this is that is dragging on your energy, your emotions, your feelings. And you need to look towards this. And this cup, I mean, look, in the same position, right? This cup will lead you to the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups. Right? This King of Cups, they're even wearing this cup on around their neck. Like they're wearing it. Someone who is, you know, extremely in tune with their emotions, their abilities, their feelings, and they don't let emotions get to them. You know, they're calm and tranquil, and they can go through any kind of emotional challenge that they face. But you have to be the one who pulls yourself and your energy away from whatever this other cup is. Yes, maybe others have spilled, but, you know, when we release this, that is when we can get this new cup to come in. To finish off here, we have the Four of Crystals. The Four of Crystals, the Four of Wands. The Wands talks about our passions, our ambitions, and actions. And here, you know, I can't help but see again this kind of similarity to the four different cups here, four different paths, right? However, I think it's interesting that this golden thread weaves through all of them together. No one is more important than the next, but, you know, as you go along, you know, like, you are going to discover that, you know, they're all kind of intertwined and connected in some kind of way. And that's a beautiful thing. With the Empress, to clarify this, I mean, the Empress is the ultimate divine, feminine kind of energy and motherly figure in the tarot. I think what's beautiful, this is like a cape, you know. But they're also in tune. This is someone who's fertile, who's abundant, who's super in tune with everything that's kind of going on in the world. And again, with this kind of meditative, eyes closed energy. It's your intuition, right? It's thinking. And I believe, you know, that is what's going to drive you through all of these things, your passions, right? You trust your intuition. You trust the path that you're on. You trust the universe. And you trust that you're going in the right way. As long as you're following your passions, your intuition, that creative energy, you are going to flow and to be so abundant. It is incredible. To finish this off, you know, I think there's a new journey starting. It's coming in. It's being divinely brought in. And this is going to set you onto a path to build, you know, long-term abundance. With the Four of Cups here, you know, there's going to be a lot of kind of things going on, but you need to go through some meditation and thinking to gain some clarity and, you know, kind of weed through some of your options here and think what is truly going to bring you happiness in all of the aspects of your life. What is going to bring you true joy? What is going to fulfill you? And you're going to get this realization, right? Because eyes are open here. We've done a lot of this thinking and, you know, boom, now we know. Things are balancing out. We've cut through any BS that we've told ourselves. With the Ace of Blades, again, this contemplative, this thinking, you know, you are going to think in a different way, and that's going to help shape you and build this into the King of Pentacles, right? This is already a very mature level energy, but this is even higher. And that will only be done when we focus on what is truly right for us. Here, a word of, you know, caution or advice, you know, is we've got whatever these two cups in front of us. Perhaps it's what we thought about. Now, you know, it may seem that one of them is taking up way more of our energy, time, and it may not be giving everything back to us. However, let's not forget about this other cup that still exists. You know, we can share their energy, we can split off, right? It doesn't all have to go into this one cup. And when we look to the other, you know, that's when we elevate ourselves to this true emotional maturity, integrity, feeling, and we're able to process and think about, you know, the way things should go and what would truly fulfill us. The Four of Crystals here, we've got a lot of passions and actions and things to accomplish, but, you know, they're all connected to each other and they all build upon each other. And you will be successful in this endeavor. With the Empress here, you have to trust your intuition and truly those passions, right? What really feels right and correct to you. And don't forget, you can always kind of go back to this by meditating, closing your eyes, really thinking through and pondering what would bring you happiness, joy, and rest assured that abundance is coming. So that is your reading for today. I hope it was helpful, and I am so thankful and grateful that we got to spend this time and energy together. Thank you.